here again. My name is Isabella. I'm 21 years old and I'm a knitter from Italy, but I have exciting news about that because I'm actually moved to Norway. You'll probably see, if you've already seen some of my videos, that I'm in a very different display, and I moved 1 month ago to Trondheim, which is a city in the middle of Norway, and it's mainly famous for students because it has one of the most I think the most important university in Norway, especially for science and technology, and I'm a student and I study engineering, so that's perfect for me. And yeah, I'll be staying here for at least 4 months, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to stay more. I will probably won't stay more after Christmas. I'll have to come back home because I have to finish my degree in Italy, but who knows, like I'm currently in my bachelor. I'm almost finished, but as soon as I finish my bachelor in Italy, I can decide wherever I want to like take my masters. So that's exciting, and so far I'm very happy about this place, and I can see myself studying here for 2 more years. So I don't know, we'll see, but for now I'm very happy to be here, and I'm trying to enjoy this time here as much as possible. So yeah, that's why I moved to Norway. And yeah, I'm actually on the Erasmus program, which is an exchange students program in Europe, and like you can choose from a huge list of university, but as a knitter I was very happy to be able to come to Norway and to Trondheim, also because like you have to win your place in your preferred university, because of course there are not unlimited spots, and there is like you get chosen, of course, like depending on your grades and on how good you're doing in your degree. And I was so happy to be chosen, and also a bit scared of not being chosen, but like at the end it all went the right way. So I'm so happy to be here. You cannot even imagine, and it's been beautiful, and like it's a very different environment than the one that I'm used in Italy, especially in Rome. In Rome I live like almost in the city center, which is quite chaotic and very stressful, but here like I am 10 minutes away from uni and like still live in almost the countryside. Like it's a very residential neighborhood, and like I share a private house with 4 other students, so just I excuse myself like in advance if you'll see like you'll hear like noises and stuff, but like it's 5 of us in the apartment, so yeah, can get a bit loud, but it's still quite big, and my room is a bit far from like living room and kitchen, so I hope it won't be a problem, but yeah, still. And I'm bubbling. Also, university wise, they have they are very, very it's a huge university here, but like they have hundreds of courses, probably like, I don't know, and you can choose from many courses, and there are a lot of activities like labs and field works, and I mean, I'm a civil engineer, so I hope to do that like in my life. And in my home uni we don't get to do that a lot, while here, like, it's been only a month and I've been on the field twice, and I have many lab work yet to come, so I'm very thrilled about that. And like, also beautiful thing as a knitter is like, you walk in corridors in uni or like on streets and you recognize patterns all over the place. Like, I've seen probably 3 porcelain sweaters, lots and lots of PetiteKnit patterns, like Ingrid sweaters, Novice Cardigan, which also inspired me to make one. Like, I've seen probably 20 Sophie scarf all over the place, and Sandnes sweaters, the one with the rib that increase Sunday, I guess, Sandnes sweaters, and so many of it. And of course, like, I get to buy a lot of yarns that in Italy are not so easy to find, and it's so beautiful. Like, staying here as a knitter is very, very inspiring. So the aim for this video is just to update you on my life situation and maybe like give you some sneak peeks of my knitting so far. And yeah, I've knitted 2 full garments in this month. I finished 2 garments. So I have 4 projects on my needles, a lot of yarn acquisitions, mainly because I had some yarn that I wanted to bring from Italy, but my package never arrived. So yeah, such a shame that I have to buy all the yarn here. Joking, I'm so happy, and I also have an excuse to buy yarn. So, and yeah. So I don't have like a specific rule for my knitting here, pattern wise, but I have some rules like yarn wise, and those rules are simply that I want to try as many yarns as possible that I have available here and I don't have available in Italy. So yeah, that's the main goal, and trying new yarns, and yeah, just get inspired with what I see here pattern wise, I guess. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'll also probably make some sweaters that will be a bit too warm for the climate in Italy, but I don't want to be like, I don't want to stop, I don't want to preclude myself from knitting beautiful patterns just because I'm afraid that I won't be wearing them so much in Italy. Also because like I tend to be cold usually, so shouldn't be such a problem. And I can still manage to wear, I think I might still manage to wear them also in Italy in the colder months. And also, like I told you, like I don't know where I'll be next year studying, so maybe I'll just be here or some other place where it's colder. Yeah, probably. So I won't like preclude myself from knitting beautiful colorworks or very warm sweaters just because when I'll come back to Italy I won't be able to wear them. And yeah, that is kind of it. And I was thinking of calling like my garment collection that I knit here as my Trondheim collection, and I think it's kind of nice, you know, like to have like also in your wardrobe like my Trondheim collection, and to like keep a place in my heart for this time that I'm spending here, and always remember what beautiful months, these beautiful months. And yeah, like if you are Norwegian, this video will probably sound like strange, or I don't know, but if you're not Norwegian, I hope that you like those insights from a non-Norwegian in Norway. And yeah, if you have any kind of questions, I always like to compare different lifestyles and yeah, like everyday life differences from different places, and I have like in my experience a very different everyday life, so it's very fun to try something different. I've said different like 100 times in one sentence. So yeah, I'm wearing one of the garments from my Trondheim collection. I have one downstairs, so I'll probably just go downstairs and bring my other finished garment that I finished while I was here. But in the meantime, let me just speak about what I'm wearing. And this is actually a test knit for Jessie Mead Design, and I was so happy to be chosen for this test knit. I was like, I didn't believe it, like when I received the email, and I was like, no way. But yeah, and it was perfect because I got accepted like 1 week prior my arrival here, so I bought the yarn here and I started the project here, and now I finished this beautiful 1993 tee. This is the pattern name from Jessie Mead Design. I needed a size S. I'm looking at my watch, sorry, because I have like my screen reflected on my Apple Watch, because I wanted to try to record with my outer, not my front camera, but the camera that like outer camera, I don't know, because it's a bit more like the quality is better. So this is my try for today. And yeah, so sorry if I look at my watch. Anyhow, I needed a size 2, and this yarn is, I have a scale left, is Filcolana Pernilla. Let me just see if you can see it. Yes, exactly. And it's colorway 201, and it has 165 meters for 50 grams, and the tee has a gauge of 24 stitches, and this yarn says 22 to 24, so it was perfect. And yeah, the sample is needed in a summer fiber yarn, but I decided to go for wool, mainly because I don't like the fits of summer garments in plant-based fibers, and all my knitting fails are summer garments in plant-based fibers, and I just didn't want to mess up such an important like test knit. But also, like I already mentioned it, like I tend to be cold, and I was knitting this shirt with 6 months of Norway ahead of me, so like I will definitely get a lot of wear out of a wool t-shirt rather than a summer fiber t-shirt during these months. and I was thinking of like wearing this like on its own while it's still like kind of warm outside, and then like I can always wear it as an underlayer and kind of as a knit over knit thing. And for now I can only like do a knit over knit outfit with my camisole number 5, and I enjoy it so much. Like I have a knitwear and then oh, I'm warm, I'm taking off my knitwear and I still have knitwear. So yeah, I love it, and I wanted another garment to be able to do that, and this is it. I have not much to say more than it's a very simple t-shirt. It has folded hems on the sleeves and on the bottom, and I opted for an I-cord on the neckline, but the patterns also gives you instructions for raw edges and for I-cord edges also for sleeves and bottom, and like you can choose whatever you want, and it's very nice because it's kind of customizable. I usually tend to like more polished garments, so I went for like the one that I thought it was the neatest. So folded hems on sleeves and bottom, and I-cord on the neckline. I'm also very much in love with like the depth of this neckline, because I think that like you have some, I'm looking if you're able to see, like you have some space here in your neckline. It's not like very up here, but still like it has a full coverage, and it's so comfortable to wear. I really love it. And what else? Also, like with this kind of neckline, if you're kind of wool sensitive, I think it might help, like not for it not to scratch too much. I am not wool sensitive. I can wear like mostly everything on my skin, so I'm very fortunate as a knitter who loves woolly wools. But yeah, if you have that problem, I think it might work. And yeah, if you have noticed, I also choose brown, and you cannot see what I'm wearing, but yeah, like my pants are also brown, and I have a thing for brown in general, and you'll be able to see my thing for brown also when I'll show like my yarn purchase, my yarn haul, my Trondheim yarn haul for now, because it's a bit like brown is the main character of my shopping, of my purchases. Let me just get my Novice cardigan from downstairs so that I can show it to you. So here I am with my beautiful Novice cardigan. I finished this one a couple weeks ago. It only took me like 2 weeks maximum, like probably 1.5 weeks to knit. And it's the Novice Cardigan Chunky edition from PetiteKnit. I knitted the smallest size, and it's knitted in, I'm so thrilled. Sorry, I have the skein in a plastic bag, so it will be noisy. Okay, I've knitted it in Gepard Garn Puno, and this is the label. Yeah, and this is colorway 720, and it's this beautiful blue, which is kind of not poppy blue, but like poppy. It's not poppy, like it's kind of it's not very muted as a color, and I'm not used to these kind of colors, but I've seen this color in a shop that is my favorite shop here, which is Unique Garn. It's in the city center, and I was originally going for a lighter color in Snefnuk, but they didn't have enough skeins. I needed, I don't remember, probably 10 or no, maybe 8, yeah. And I'll leave you like my Ravelry, I link my Ravelry page in this video, so you will able to find everything about yarn, quantities and so on there. And yeah, anyhow, but they didn't have enough in the colorway that I wanted from Snefnuk. But the lady there, she suggested me Puno, which of course I was so happy to try anyway, sorry. And this is the softest yarn probably that I ever knitted with, and it's a blown yarn as Snefnug is, and it is 68% baby alpaca, 10% monosync free merino, fine merino wool, and 22% PA, which is like nylon for the net in which the yarn is blown in. And yeah, I love this color, and I think it pairs very well with my complexion. And yeah, for such a simple garment as this one, I think I can play a bit with colors, and yeah, I can try it for you and like achieve the knit over knit look that I was mentioning before. So this is the fit of the garment. Let me see if you're able to, okay. Yeah, this is the fit of the garment. I bought buttons in another shop, which is like a chain here. It's called Jenshof, something like that. Sorry if you're Norwegian and you're watching this video, you'll probably anyhow. And I opted for like similar in color buttons, because yeah, the blue was already something for me. I didn't want to add too much, but yeah, I really love to wear it like this, or with the only like upper bottom. This, I feel like this is a very Norwegian way of wearing garments, and yeah, it's very simple and I think also very famous pattern, but like it is circular yoke cardigan, and I discovered that I really love circular yokes. They are so like easy and fast going. Like this is also knitted on 6mm needles, if I remember correctly, and so it's kind of a big gauge, so it went really fast. And yeah, I saw like this cardigan on so many people while I was here, like in the first week, and I just decided I want to do it. I want to have one, and that's why I did it. It peels a bit. I wore this probably like 5 or 6 times already, and I have some peeling, like small bits, not so much, especially on my on the like last part of the sleeves, which is the one that I move the most also while I'm writing at uni, so that's fine, I guess. And we'll see how this yarn will wear with time, but I really love this garment for now. And yeah, I'm very happy because this is actually was actually the first finished garment here. So the first garment that I knitted in Norway is actually like a successful one, and that made me kind of happy, very happy, not kind of. Okay, so I don't know if I have anything else to say about this, but feel free to ask any kind of questions in the comment or write me on Instagram. I'll also link my Instagram down here. It's like all the same, like Isabella Knits, with the only difference that on Ravelry I have to S at the end because Isabella Knits was already taken, but that's it. And yeah, so I'll just give you a sneak peek of my whips because I don't want to say too much for now. I'll try to upload podcast episode in not so much time, so you'll be able to see everything in detail also there. Of course, I won't be repeating so much about these two garments, so you're not wasting your time with this video. But yeah, let me just give you a sneak peek of those, and then we can say goodbye for now. And yeah, I hope I'll see you in other videos. Okay, I am back with all my whips next to me, and the first one is a big one, but it's a project that I wanted to have on my needles for like 2 years. From like when it came out, I was still kind of a beginner knitter, and it scared me so much. But like, and when I start to be a bit more confident with my knitting, I always had other projects on the go, and I never got the time to knit on this one. Also because I wanted to knit it in the yarn that is knitted in. And yeah, this big introduction is for my Ingrid sweater, which for now it's like a back panel and a very tiny front panel, but we have a neckline. We can't see a neckline, so that's okay. I swear it's too frustrating, but like my phone space, like my okay, I recorded like all the remaining part of this video before I found out that here this point my phone stopped recording because I had my storage space in my phone was full. And yeah, anyhow, I can't repeat what I said about this. I don't remember what I mentioned and what I did not mention, but like this is what I've come so far in this project. And for the yarn, I have a skein here. I actually ended up using Alpakka wool and not PetiteKnit, which was the yarn that I wanted to use for it. But I found this yarn on sale on Jens of, I think that's the name of the yarn shop. It's like a chain of shops in Norway, and this was 30% on sale, and it was like in these baskets, and they had enough for, I think I bought 13 of these ones. And yeah, it has the same gauge as PetiteKnit, and it should be warmer than PetiteKnit because it usually alpaca it's a bit warmer than wool, so it will be perfect for winter and Norwegian winter specifically. And yeah, the color also is a bit like out of my comfort zone, but I saw it on the basket like in the basket in the shop, and I was like, I could not stop thinking about this color, and I ended up buying it. And I had the Ingrid on my mind when I bought it, but I was also like, I don't know, maybe I should go for a plain stockinette sweater with this kind of color. But then I was scrolling through projects on Ravelry, and I've seen like a bright pink Ingrid, and I fell in love. I so fell in love, and I cast it on. That's it. And yeah, this is it. I hope you will also see my upcoming podcast episode to get more details and maybe an update on my Ingrid. But for now, let me just mention the other whips that I'm working on. And I have two accessories. I cannot say it today. Okay, anyhow. This is a pair of mittens, and the pattern is Pearl Soho arched gusset mittens, and I'm knitting this in Perfect, which is a sock yarn from from Sandnes Garn, and this is color 3880, and this was also on sale. I bought 2 skeins, but I think the pattern said that I could get away with 1 skein, and with the other skein I was thinking of starting a pair of socks and then just buy another one if I need it. But anyhow, I have 2. I will see how far I will go. But I really love this kind of brown. Of course, brown. And of like 5 different yarn purchases that I made here, 3 of those purchases are in brown. That says something. And yeah, for now it's just a tube, so I have nothing actually to show about this project. Another one is also very tiny, and this was actually my plain knitting project, but I started it and it's so nice. It has these highlights and stuff, and the pattern is actually like nice because I won the pattern and the yarn, which is Cardiff Cashmere, nice, in a giveaway. But I'll leave you here the name of the pattern because it's kind of like strange and I always forget that, and also like the designer. And thank you so much for gifting me this yarn and the pattern, of course. And yeah, I got up to this point and then in the plane, and then I broke my needle, so I didn't finish it. I didn't even kept going, also because like when I got here I was so excited about trying new yarn and starting new projects for this new beginning that I just forgot about this. But I really wanna work on this and finish this, first of all because I love knitting with cashmere. It's such a luxurious yarn, and also because I'm getting so much use out of my Sophie scarf that I really want a similar like tiny scarf to like chain like to wear instead of the Sophie scarf. So yeah, I have this tiny triangle of this project here, which is another accessory. And at last I have a pair of socks, which for now consist of 1 full sock and this much like the ribbing of the second sock. And I think I'm suffering from second sock syndrome because I finished this one like when I was in vacation in Italy, so probably a month and a half ago, and I still have to like get past this point on the second one, but like similarly to the scarf, when I came here I was so thrilled and excited to try new stuff that I kind of forgot my previous project. But it's a very nice sock. It's a bit like it's self-striping yarn, so it's very funny to work with. It's not my favorite color, but it's also very warm yarn, so like to have at home, like to walk around, it will be a very useful pair of socks, and it also fits me perfectly, like perfectly. So it will be a very comfy pair of own socks. Yeah, that was it for like projects. I'll just briefly mention a yarn that I bought and didn't use yet because I still have to cast on. What I have in mind, 2 yarns actually. I made 6 purchases while here, not 5, I forgot. And yeah, the first one is Teddy Deer from Gepard Garn, and yeah, this goes with like the goal of me staying here and trying new yarns. This was on my list for a long time. I really wanted to try this yarn. Like I had 3 skeins of oh my god, I don't remember the name of this yarn. Oh my god, I don't remember. How is it called? It does not say here. Anyhow, this kind of yarn, you know, the boucle. I have 3 alpaca boucle from drops. It is 3 skeins of alpaca boucle from drops at home, but I never got the chance to use them. I wanted to make a pouch from PetiteKnit, but like this one is nice, and I want to make a pillow cover. I have the pillow and it's a 40 by 40. Okay guys, sorry, second time that my camera just shut off because I reached full storage on my phone, but I'm almost done, so I hope it will work. It will work out. Anyhow, I was saying that I already have the pillow, which is a 40 by 40, and I've seen that PetiteKnit as a pattern that fits the exact measures of my pillow and also uses this yarn. I had the pattern in mind when I purchased the yarn, so I think that's what I'll do. And I have one last yarn that I bought, which I am very thrilled about, and it's Worsted Alpakka from Sandnes Garn, another yarn that I've never worked with. It's in colorway 1014, and with this I'll make a Berlin scarf, which, if you're not familiar with the pattern, it's this huge scarf which really looks like a store-bought scarf. And yeah, I have a pattern on my wish list from last fall, yes, and finally I managed to put it on my needle as soon as possible, I hope, also because it's getting quite colder day by day here, so I will get a lot of use out of this scarf. So yeah, this is my state of the art for now, and my Trondheim collection will be very full of different kind of patterns, yarns, colors. The only continuous thing about it will be like the fact that I knitted them in Trondheim, and the fact that I'm trying all different yarns, especially like Nordic yarns. So yeah, I hope you will like it. Just shut off again. I was saying I hope you like the full Trondheim collection, and I hope you'll enjoy like the process of watching things grow. And I hope also that you'll follow like the journey, my journey here during this month. And yeah, I hope to see you soon back here. If you want to stay in touch, you can check my Instagram. And yeah, have a nice day, have a nice week, and I hope to see you soon.